Today, I'm confronting my biggest bully from school. Here goes nothing. I'm actually shaking. This is my bully. Hey, Mom. Hi. I'm doing good. Just checking in to see how you're doing. Yeah, I was homeschooled, and that means I'm a bit weird. Today, I'm gonna give you my pros and cons of being homeschooled, and maybe at the end of the video, you can decide if you want your future kids to be homeschooled. By the way, if you're my mom watching this, I'm totally just kidding. You're the greatest ever, and I love you. To homeschool or to not homeschool. Alrighty, let's get into it. But before that, let me give you some context because I didn't have the most typical homeschool experience. I was adopted from China, and when I started my school experience, I knew nothing in English. I think except for the word poop. Anyways, that obviously meant I needed to take some extra time in learning English, and I was homeschooled until 6th grade. Now you have some context. Moving into the pros. Learning in a homeschool environment totally felt like a safe space. I could move at my own pace, and I didn't have to worry about all the other things, when you're going into public school. Number two, this is kind of part of number one, but a personalized learning experience. How often do you remember, going into class, teacher expects everyone to learn the same way, right? That don't work for me. I am a more hands-on type of guy, and I kid you not, if I don't do the thing that they're trying to teach me, it just does not get into my head. Number three, I didn't get bullied a lot. Obviously, you get the casual bullying from your siblings, but I didn't actually get bullied. If I were going to school, I would have my prosthetic leg, I look different, and there's just so many jokes that one could make about me. And I think it was good that I wasn't in an environment where that would be possible, I guess. Does that make sense? So other than the casual bullying from my siblings, I was not bullied. And if you're my siblings watching this, I love you. You're great. Now, let's move to the cons. Lack of human interaction other than family. So making friends was a little bit tough. And even the people that I could make friends didn't even want to be friends with me. I'm talking about you, my siblings. Number two, this one, I guess just depends on you, but I felt like I kind of turned out a little bit awkward. I would literally freak out when I was meeting somebody new. I didn't know if they wanted to do like a handshake, hug, this thing. I'm stressing right now just thinking about all that. I think all this changed though was when I got my first ever job at Target. This definitely helped me with my customer experience and just being able to talk to people about things, and I think that really helped me a lot. Now this thing is kind of a pro and a con. Remember I talked about personalized experience. That was really nice, except when I got to public school, I realized the learning structure was completely different. Because teachers have the job to teach a bunch of people all at one time, they don't have the luxury to be able to sit down with one person and create, that kind of unique plan for them. I wasn't used to learning in this very structured structure, if that makes sense. So I feel like that was kind of tough, but eventually I kind of figured it out, and straight A's over here. Bruh. So did I love being homeschooled? I think for me, it was probably the most perfect situation that I could be in. I'm really glad that my parents were able to put me in a situation where I could actually learn at my pace, not feel judged, and just focus on learning. Now, obviously there was some cons, like the social interactions and, just being weird. And now because I didn't make a lot of friends while I was homeschooled, I'm making videos on the internet like this. Yeah, it might be a problem. I definitely don't think it's for everybody, because some people might want to make friends and stuff. But other than that, I think it was a solid situation for me. And yeah, so if you're a homeschooler, let me know in the comments if you liked it and what your experience was like being a homeschooler. Would you have preferred to be in public school? Let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for the support on my chit chat videos. All right, I think that concludes today's video. Yeah, I'm an old man. Aren't these really cool? I think these are so cool. For the decoration, man. And cut.